finally spun a Pokestop 15 days after the update came out. Hey guys, Gingabow here, back with another Pokemon Go video. In today's video, I'm going to get my Pokemon bag storage space down from around 3,600 items down to under 2,250. Let's go. I ended up with around 1,400 items over my bag storage space after the levels update. That happened a few weeks ago, 15 days to be exact. And that just seemed like too many items to get rid of at the time, so I just left it, other than getting rid of the unnecessary berries that were just easy to get rid of. But now it's been a while and I really would like to start spinning Pokestops so that I can hatch some more eggs, because I've hatched all the eggs in my bag, and so that I can start giving gifts more regularly to my friends. Sorry if you are my friend in Pokemon Go, I am very bad at doing this. I'm also very bad at opening gifts. But earlier this week I remembered that I have a Pokeball Plus, and these are very good at chewing through Pokeballs because it auto catches Pokemon for you essentially. So I thought that would be a good option. This one that I use is the Pokeball Plus, which I got from the Let's Go Eevee Switch game. So it's essentially a Switch controller. But I like it because it auto spins Pokestops for you without having to hold the button down like I used to do with the Pokemon Go Plus. So this is the Pokemon Go Plus old version. I've had this for quite some time. See, there's a newer version, so I cannot comment on how that works, but I'm sure it's similar. It just lights up blue if there's a Pokestop and you just push it and it spins it, or it lights up green and you push it and it attempts to catch the Pokemon for you. So the catch rate on this isn't great, but I've had good success with catching shinies with this, where otherwise I probably wouldn't have been playing the game, so wouldn't have even clicked on that Pokemon in the first place. So not bad, definitely recommend. I forgot to mention that you can make the Pokeball Plus auto catch by putting this strap around the button and holding it down, kind of like you would do for the old, or probably the new Pokemon Go Plus as well. So I finally charged this up because I went to use it the other week and it was flat, so I had to charge it first before I could use it. And then I went out on a run, happened to be 19 kilometers because this is my longest long run for my half marathon training for the Queenstown Half Marathon. So this run was just over 2 hours, so I was essentially pushing the Pokeball Plus this whole time. So this did catch quite a lot of Pokemon for me, and it did catch one shiny Alolan Rattata, so that's a win. It also chewed through a lot of my Pokeballs. As you can see, I'm now down to like 300 Pokeballs, down from 1,000, so it really had the intended outcome that I was hoping for. So I'm way closer to the target of under 2,250 items. So let's open up the game and see if I can use some of my TMs, because I have so many of those. I used to be very onto searching what Pokemon were the best attackers for PvP, and which is player versus player, or for using in raids, and using these TMs to get the best moves. But I haven't done this in so long, so I have like 100 of each, which is just probably excessive, but I also don't want to just throw them away because they are useful in the game. And rare candies, which ideally you would use these on legendary Pokemon, as they are way harder to get and you need to walk legendary Pokemon. I think it's at least 20 kilometers for like one candy, whereas other Pokemon it's way easier to get them just by walking the Pokemon. And then as a last resort, I will buy some more bag space because I think I have enough coins to do this. Very close to getting under this limit. I could just get rid of some potions, but max potions are actually very hard to come by, and they're useful for when you're doing lots of raids. So I just know I will need these in the future, and I'll regret it if I delete them. Same with Pokeballs. See, I'm down to 316 Pokeballs. Because essentially the aim of the game is to catch Pokemon, you need Pokeballs. So if you don't have Pokeballs, then there's no point in the game. So I try to really get rid of Pokeballs, and if I do, I'll get rid of the Great Balls and keep the Ultra and the Pokeballs. I'll get rid of a few Raspberries because they're super common and you get those so easily. Kind of same with Pineapple Berries, but I do like to use those to get extra candies. Yeah, I've way too many incenses and I just need to use these. Probably same with Star Pieces and Lucky Eggs. I should probably just start using Lucky Eggs to increase my experience because it's going to be a slow grind. Okay, so I have just under 90 fast and charged TMs. So let me just do... Oh, so try and keep these evolution items around 5 because I don't really need them currently, but it would be annoying if I went to evolve a Pokemon and I didn't have the correct item. So I'll just do a little bit of quick research and you see what fast and charged teams I can use. The website I like to use is Pogo Game Press. There are plenty out there, but I just find this one quite user-friendly and it ranks all the different available movesets quite nicely so you can see the movesets that you definitely don't need, because I always need to double triple check this so that I'm not getting rid of like a legacy move that's actually very useful. Some of them are not so useful, so that's fine to get rid of, but at least on here you can check those quite easily. And it also gives good PvP movesets and good PvEs. That's the ones that are good for raids and things like that. So it turns out I've been really sleeping on keeping up to date with the best moves for Pokemon, because for Tyranitar, Bite Brutal Swing is now the best moveset, not Bite Crunch, as all of my Tyranitar have. So I better charge team them away. First up, Mewtwo. Shadow Mewtwo is pretty powerful in the game, and so long as you can get rid of Frustration, which is the move that I think all Shadow Pokemon have when you catch them. So I have 2 Mewtwo here that don't have Frustration, but they do not have the right move set. They need Confusion Psystrike. Psystrike, you as a legacy move, or you only get it through specific events, but you can get it by using a Elite Charge TM. So in this instance, because Mewtwo or Shadow Mewtwo is so top tier, it is definitely worth using the Elite Charge TM to get Psystrike. Let's make sure we get the right move. And we want Confusion Psystrike. So this one we need to first fast TM to get Confusion, and then we will Elite Charge TM. And look, there's a list of all the moves that it can learn, and we want Psystrike. Yes. 1, 2, ta-da! Was Hurricane even useful? No. Right, and then I will just give some rare candies to Rayquaza. I don't know, like up to 60. And now we are finally under 2,200 items, so I don't even need to upgrade my bag yet. If I get more Pokeballs, I might. Shall we spin a Pokestop? Oh, it's both with Giovanni. We finally spun a Pokestop 15 days after the update came out. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it useful with ways of reducing the number of items in your bag so that you have room for more items, or spinning Pokestops, because that's a daily task that you should be doing, me included. So now I can spin Pokestops, I can get gifts and eggs and hopefully gain some more experience, because you do get quite a bit of experience for spinning a Pokestop for the first time each day. I've definitely been missing out on that, silly me. Thanks for watching, bye now.